Hi guys, today we are talking about red flags for job interviews. Now, make sure you stick around to the end because I talk about the things you need to ask about career progression in any job interview as an early career OT. I'm Michelle Newby and I'm from Stepping Up. Now, the Australian job market for early career OTs is hot. There are so many jobs out there, and it can be really hard as an early career OT to make sure that you're choosing the right place for you. You know, a place that is going to really nurture your OT skills and grow your career. So I've got 5 top tips for you as an early career OT that you can take into any interview to make sure you're choosing the right workplace for you. So my first top tip is to ask the employer about their staff retention rate. Now, good workplaces will typically keep their team members on board for years. So if you've got an employer who can't really keep people for longer than a year, then that's a massive red flag. So make sure you're asking about staff retention. My second top tip is asking about supervision. So I've heard so many stories about early career OTs being supervised by people from other professions. And you know, these people might be amazing in their own field, but they're not OTs. So I feel like it's not okay for early career OTs to be supervised by speech pathologists, for example, or psychologists, because they don't know the intricacies of our profession and they can't help you hone your OT skills. So you really, really do need an occupational therapy supervisor. The other thing is I've heard so many stories about highly qualified OTs. You know, you go through university and you do your degree and you come out and you work to develop your amazing clinical skills to change the lives of children and families. And the employer's got you doing the invoicing. So some employers will have you do the invoicing for your clients, and when clients are not paying, you'll need to chase up those unpaid invoices. And I just think this is a massive red flag because you're not an accountant, you're an occupational therapist, and the time that you're spending chasing up invoices could be well spent honing your craft as an occupational therapist. So no invoicing. We're not doing invoicing. So that's my big red flag. The other big red flag for me is where workplaces don't provide an internal continuing professional development program for their team. So that just tells me that this workplace doesn't really value learning and development and is not really invested in developing their team members' careers and their skill base. So just be aware of that. And finally, my final big red flag for early career OTs who are looking for a new job is to make sure that there are opportunities within that workplace for career progression. Because the thing is, you're not going to be an early career OT forever, and you want to be able to build your career. So you need to ask whether they have opportunities for moving into a senior role or moving into clinical leadership roles, or are there opportunities to take on portfolios, like, for example, you know, being the lead for groups or being the lead for learning and development. You know, there are a million different types of portfolios that are available. So you do just need to make sure that there are opportunities for you to stretch your abilities and your skills and to grow your career. So those are my 5 big top tips. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you click like and subscribe and share it with your friends. Have a great day. Bye.